Oops. Boom. I'm here. And I still actually need to test out my audio as well working. I pressed the wrong button. Now I'm just going to do a little test, make sure everything's running, and then we will get started. So, need to make sure the background music's playing. Now I'm just going to do a little test, make sure everything's running, and then we will get started. Seems everything's fine. Right, cool. Cool. Turn my echo off for the moment. Where am I looking? Where am I looking? There. Right. Going off. Stream on. Oops. Seems like I just turned off my background music, which is Heartbound I use, by the way. Just turn that down slightly. Right. So we are here with another streaming of art. And I've collected my setup slightly. So I'm meant to be facing over here. Facing here, please. Make sure the mic's actually alright. Cool. So today I'm going to try and do another art piece. I have a sketchbook here. I did a few doodles today. See if I can get the we'll go full cam for a second. That work? Oh, hey, there we go. So here we go. I'm hoping audio's still working. I believe it is. So it's coming through. So I've just done a few sketches today of some different styles and stuff. I don't know if you I like this like sword one, but then I was going for like someone listening to some tunes. And they are very rough sketches. They're not meant to be perfect sketches or anything, because they are just meant as thumbnails. So then I know what it is I'm trying to do, essentially. Let me just move this camera along a minute. It's point. Right. Okay. Okay, that's somewhat better. Bit better. I'm more central now. Bit more central. So yeah, so I've got a few ideas, and I've got other sketchbooks I definitely highly recommend. Just having a sketchbook, pencil, just like pencil drawing for ideas. So so I've got like tons of these things everywhere. Worst idea I had was trying to do one a month. Bad idea. I mean, it works for some people, not for me. I was I did not have the time or patience for it. So at the end of the books, I'd just literally end up with like, just like a big thing like this. It's like, there you go, there's the art piece. I wouldn't. It's like when you're doing that, there's no point in trying to do it because you are not getting any useful practice within. But yeah. So I'm thinking I want to try a different pen today. Let me move this a bit closer. So yeah, I want to try different pens. So shall we look at some digital pens? I just want to use whatever is here and kind of just get a flow going. We want a flow. Once we've got something you can work with, that's when you know you're going to be able to sit down and do something. So I don't even know what that brush does. It's very blocky. That's actually not a bad one actually. So like a bunch of, it kind of makes me think of like having a bunch of pieces of paper just flying around. So it's just that. Oh yes. And I just thought, so maybe just have some person on the phone. This is just literally like messages that are kind of just being sent or something. So let's see. So we just bit of a grid, and as you can see, I'm not changing my pen at all. So there's plenty of ways I can do a grid. So I could do something like that. That's kind of how. So what is it? This is like a perfect kind of thing in art. I don't know art terminology is that great. So yeah, but there's lots of ways you could have done this. So yeah, I could just have the screen shining. Make use of the fact I can do layers. So I want predominantly dark everywhere else. And I want this green to kind of be blaring. So I'm actually going to use not a white, but a lighter grey. And turn that down actually. There you go. There you go. So this is still a bit too light, this bit. Darken all of this. And this to be a bit darker. And the size of canvas that I'm also using is actually like a matte size. So it's 28 by 14, so oversized playmat for like card games and stuff. So whoops. That's what happens when you pull the thing too much. So and then I'm actually going to get some of this to white. We'll actually get some blue. I want it to be kind of blue or yellow. I think is what I need. I need a color in there. And that's going to be giving me my character's look. Let's bring this in. I need to duplicate that. Alright, it's good for effect, but not for drawing. So let's go back to my main brushes. It's just generic brushes I use. Want to block my character in, and that is not a very good brush to block. You can do it, but how do I want this character to sit? Right, so I've got a decent start, so I'm just going to group these together for a second. Duplicate it, and then merge it. And then I'm actually going to shrink this. I want it smaller. So then I can use it as more of a reference kind of thing. So I'm going to just work a bit backwards from it. So it's now, let's see, so I want to have it so that they're chilling on a chair. And then all this comes out. Because it could be like paper as well. So it's like they're reading a book. So it's like, what kind of book are they reading? Yeah, you could say that it's like maybe a horror or something. Which isn't a bad way to go. Oops. There we go. So I'm going to actually get my gel brushes. Use this one. Wow, that's very strange. Layers it into blocks of color. Let's do that. Then we can come back in with this. So I want me white and grey. Give me darks. And then maybe a little blue. New layer. And back to my mains. I'll just go for a mechanical pencil, why not? So if I have thinking you can have a character that's just like No, I think I like my music one better. That's a bit too faint for me. So go back to my... Okay, and I don't need to finish this stream at all. Well, I did kind of finish the other one last stream. I say kind of because when I finished it, I was just like, I could have done a bit more on that one. But I didn't. I just left it. I thought, you know what? I've deemed it as done. Once you deem something as done, never go back and try and do some more to it. Because that's when you can either spend far too long doing something for minimal, or it just literally is just pointless. Yeah. Not sure about this arm. Let's have a look at some reference. So I want does floating like a floating character maybe? I'm just doing a Google search. I'm not doing any kind of anything in particular. I'm just looking for like a interesting pose. So let's type in pose. Not really finding something I'm liking. Trying to say anything. Maybe something like this. The body, it seems like it should be slightly turned to faces, but looks more like they're doing a dab or something. So I'm going this leg doing this. What's this? What should this leg be doing? This maybe? It's just kind of loitering there. Making it self-aware. I can do the headphones, do like an antenna thing or something. Do like guys, you never know. Yes, this is a bit different, I don't know. So that's 1, 2 choices I could go with. I thought that's in my sketchbook is that it's in a desk. And they were meant to be part of like the back of this or something. So it's like this is where the whole thing is. Yeah, well, let me have a glance. Cruise. I don't think I ever got the pose around this. I did have one where it's like you had like the monitor here, and then obviously that was shining out this way. And then obviously it turns to darkness. So it's kind of like all back here, kind of just like greys and blacks out. Not sure. I don't think I can think of anything for this one. It's I'm kind of liking it, but I'll just nothing's coming to mind. Alright, so we'll go for another one. So I'm gonna go for a spiral. Why the spiral? So that's the shape I used for the other thought I had. So I've got his arm that goes here. Other arm here. Shoulder kind of comes this way. Face is here. Kind of looking up. So our characters is definitely where I shine better because I draw them more often. Not sure about the placement of this head, mind you. Looks like it should be quick drawing. Rushing forward. Building blocks. That's where the shoulder line is. Maybe up slightly, maybe. Does that look somewhat better? His neck would be about here. He's essentially kind of full necking this. Definitely want him to have that kind of angry kind of look to him. Kind of. I've got no designs yet for this guy, so it's kind of just going with the flow a bit more. Got this idea that his eyes are just going to kind of pop. Might do it like a white or something, maybe, I don't know. I just don't know. So... yeah, that's probably more like where the back should be. Shoulders obviously come forward. So if I'm like this, I'm grabbing something, darting forward. Yeah. Ooh. See how that looks in my reference is key. Reference in this instance. Don't know how many only reference I'm really gonna have though for something like this is probably gonna be more animes and stuff like that. But as long as you kinda know where you're putting stuff, you shouldn't go too far wrong. Like this arm's far too long, by the way. Should stop about here. And this arm is completely wrong. Got like a bulgy bit there, and you got another one there. I've kind of not done that. And my elbow is actually kind of thingy. Now, obviously, I've got more side to this. Let's have a look. I've got more. Yeah, the elbow's kind of more. Where's the hell's the head in this? So that's so that's about right. But this arm actually needs to kind of go more this way. And then I'll probably be catching my the blade. I probably want like the pommel or something to be about here. Oh, shortening. Is probably crucial. So yeah. So if I do that. This kind of breaks about here. It's got. This is the shoulder here. And then I'm just going to do my usual trick of downgrade. Start a new one. And build on each iteration. So the direction of the arm, the blade should actually be going this way. So I want the just a little flowy. Come this way. I check that the background music's actually playing properly. I can hear it really well, but I'm not sure about you guys. Let me just pause it a second. Go back in the stream. That's not too bad, is it? Yeah, background music's fine. So, well, it's just a case of finding out where everything else goes. the idea. So the face is actually quite far down. So it's kind of looking like his face is in this direction, but he's looking up in this direction. That is kind of how it should be. So you kind of got like the brows here, and the eyes should be like looking up here, but obviously you still got like the nose and everything, and then you've got the mouth, which doing that. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Doesn't currently look like that. And then what else did I? Well, I want to add to this. Let's just put some placeholders in. They're meant to be something like this that was attached. But switch this out for a thingy mask. Do that as a visor, and then just give him like little horns. It's not too bad, but it's not quite what I'm wanting. This is the thing with that. So I'm gonna just delete all this. I don't want it. It's not bad to delete stuff. Right. Just gonna do some thumbnails. Can be anything. Could do like a, you know, that's more like it. Mm. Bit of fire on here. So this is actually Kraken or something. Sea monster. Not doing all of them. Right. Yeah, kind of like a little fella. Yeah, I'm liking this, the looks of this one. Crashing waves, maybe like a couple of rocks at the bottom. I don't know why these guys are out, but these guys are all up to summit. Make it a bit more of a mood and a bit like some clouds, and then maybe in the distance you could have more rock faces, maybe. Maybe even a bit of a lighthouse. Maybe. Like I said, I'd probably want to need to lighten them up a bit because they're more in the background. Yeah, that was not too bad. Quite like that one. Will this be like, I don't know. actual rain or something. It's weird where the mine can go. No. To do. How much are really liking kind of Kraken scene? I think I might just do that one. It's quite literally standing out to me. So I will put and paste. In fact, I'll do what I did last week, which I'll copy it. And if I go to edit and paste as new reference as our monitor, and there we go. We've got it now as a reference layer instead. So now that I've got this, the first thing I actually want to do is my background. So I think I'm just going to get gray. Right. I want to go darker. Opacity can go down. Brush size can go to maximum. Over again. Knock it up a little. Undo. Always. Now, using the blend brush is going to get rid of some of that texture that I had from a mechanical pencil, but that's fine. I'm gonna put another layer on. Just chugging. Just chugging. There we go. To the airbrush. Just go through. these. And I need to go back to my mechanical and get a bit of a darkish one. I want to do the cliff next, I think. Get that arm in there that I'm meant to be using. And over here we've got a group of people. And then on top of here we've got our maiden or whoever it is. I'll do this in a new one. So we'll pass it back. And I want this. It's tendril. Tendril? Is that the correct word? I think I had a look before at one point, and it's actually the wrong word. I think he refers mostly to plants as tendril. Then again, I could be wrong again. Nothing wrong with that. As long as I know that I've made a mistake. Right. So if I get rid of some of this. All of that. Now let's go back to just before the cliff. I'm gonna make another. This is gonna be lighter as well. He's gonna be my lighthouse. And then I'm going to actually do that. You can kind of see it, but it's actually a very dim glow from the distance. And then I'm going to try something. So I saw someone do this method for making rain. I'm going to actually try it. So it's just literally still on yellow, but I don't mind about that. gonna go get my thingy brush. I'm gonna actually erase some of this, or fade it out, should I say. And then I'm gonna go to my filters, and then I'm going to blur. I'm gonna add a blur. Let's see how much of a blur do I want to add? Let's lock it and we can change the colour. Somewhat, anyway. And another layer to this, I think. I want it. Use this brush again. Filters again, blur. Again. Just go through with. Right, and then I'm going to take them away for a minute. And we're going to continue with these guys over here. Pencil. Need a dark colour. Then my pass it up, but it's probably help. Nope. Spots. Spot. Some fire. don't like this bit. Let's go back to the main character. I don't think I want like proper human realistic proportions on this. I think I want it like a chibish style of art. Like a dirty blue. I think I want this to be quite stoic. I don't think that's quite what I'm thinking, but I don't need it to be Little less something. How's that? That's getting there. It's definitely getting there. Whether or not I finish this stream is another thing. I want it a bit darker. I don't think I need it. Not bright. Almost gone, yeah, I think. No. Just no. So we're only an hour and 9 minutes into this. And I think I've got a good thing going. Don't know how I'm gonna finish it though. Okay. Edge all onto one. Blur. Alright, let's try adding some more. This character. Where's my light coming from? I've got a bit of light coming from over here. That's not really gonna make much of a difference. It's quite dark already. If I just go for that yellow. Get a bit more. I don't think I want to give him a mouth. Just want the kind of like these kind of things. I think I need to get some of that yellow lighting on this thing as well. Not much. Then they pass it down as well. Thinking. Not looking too bad. And I'm quite liking the fact that there's minimal colour in it. So do I want to see about adding some colour to the face? Let's see how this works. Oh, that worked terribly. Green. Kind of darken this a bit more. let's try and duplicate this again. Imagine it only to 1. And get my blur. Blur all this a bit. New layer. Want some more gray. Let's see. Oh, of the actual layer, not. And then I just want to cut out. I don't want to be. The background. Okay. And try again. Very good practice this if you're doing art style drawings, because it's very useful to either cut things out or mask things. Do, do, do. Alright, so it's just this thing. Do, 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 do. There we go, almost done. If I add a transparency mask, and then do a Control I. Everything but the foreground has now been under this. If there's an overlay. There we go. That really does pop, make it pop a little bit more. Made it a bit darker. Need some more of that yellow. The yellow highlight that is not really a highlight. Not you. Yeah. That's the one. Let's see, what other texture brushes do we have? Well, these are all free, by the way. I'm not paid for any of this. So. Try this one. To be like a cloud brush, I think. This one called. Not sure. Critter 4 default resource bundle, I don't know. Texture big. I could definitely do more with it. So, shall we have a look? That's the gray. I mean, it's pretty much already grayscale already. Just group everything together. And go on filter adjustments. Brand new one. Merge everything. Filters. Just desaturate. I mean, yeah, like I said, there's not really much point. If anything, I want these guys to be my focal point, so I kind of want to lighten around here up a bit. So, where are we looking? I actually want to go line up around here. I like this brush. As soon as I started it using on here, I just felt like it was actually more water pattern. Yes. So it's like this is where the water's actually hitting. And if I go for very blue, go back to my min. This one, and if I shrink this brush a bit, I can. Set it up. I think the mist around it helps it a lot more than what I just tried to do. And I'm liking this. I'm liking it. I think this water could do with a bit more. I might try that texture brush again with the water. Darker. More grayish. This texture brush definitely does help a lot. I like it. Ease. Gonna get this a bit darker. Whilst this is grey, currently it actually looks a bit more brownish to me. It's not, but it's actually grey. Interesting. No. Don't like that at all. There's nothing over here, which is fine. Like a little respite until obviously you can come back around. Because you got, so essentially it's meant to flow, so technically you've kind of got this flow of this thing coming here. And then you've got the lighthouse, which kind of blocks you, kind of just got this little line, and it just goes like, go this way. So if you even if you look down, you still got this little corner. Everything's flowing. Comes back. This thing flows. Goes down here. Everything kind of has like this flow to it, and I like this bit because of the lack of anything in there, because it kind of just gives you a bit of nothing to look at, a bit of rest for the eyes, as most people would say. So I think the only thing I want to do now is add some more highlights. It's like some proper... These are the brightest of the bright. Oh, that's terrible. Nope. Too much. Too much again. I don't think there's much more I want to add to this, to be honest. There is more that I could probably add to it, but there's nothing I want to add to this. That's the key point here. No. I think that's good. I think we're good with that. I think I'm pleased. So I went from this reference here. So we had this person on the cliff. We had this windy tentacles, people on the cliff, crashing waves and stuff. Well, obviously I've tweaked it slightly. So there's a bit less of the winding of the tentacle. The characters are obviously a bit bigger. And I didn't add the other guys. I did still add the lighthouse and other bits, but I think this works. I quite like this. But with that, we have about 20 minutes left. I don't think there's anything more I want to add to this right now. I think it'd be a case that I'd need to go away, come back and have a look at it. So we will leave that. Well, I think we're going to leave it there for today. I'm going to finish a little earlier. But then again, I always start a bit later, so probably a bit more than a little bit. I will be back again tomorrow, hopefully, for my Friday streams. And I will be doing some more Elden Ring. So I will... There's nothing else I want to do with this, is there? No, I definitely need to leave it for now. So... And like I said, this is the mat sized. So it's 28 by 14 inches. So that's the one I've done. So yeah, so I will see everyone next time. And bye-bye. Bye.